Good morning, people. It's Israel Day today, but I have a quick appointment on the base, so yeah. Good morning. Good. Oops. I keep forgetting you guys have to scan. Thank you. Take care. All right. Yeah, guys. It's Israel Day, but I have a medical appointment. Yes. So I am heading there now. Guys, don't adjust your cameras. This is how I'm going to the airport. Right? You can't see the threads in my hair, but this is how I'm going to the airport. So it's the day of travel to Israel, and I had to work today, and my co-workers were like, it's just another day. Like I had all the time in the world. So bottom line is I didn't get to do much of anything to like the plans I had. I was going to do my hair. I have a lot of cute outfits, so I had a lot of plans to, make sure I'm good. My nails were done. And I had a manicure, pedicure. But the hair, nothing was done to the hair. So yeah. I guess I'll figure something out. I can't let me miss my flight, I just gotta do what I gotta do. So I'm on my way to the airport and we'll figure it out. See you in Turkey first. Well, I'm stopping in Turkey. I have a short layover in Istanbul, Turkey, and then from Turkey I'll fly into Israel, into Tel Aviv, Israel. So see you guys. Deuces. Hey guys, well, I have a story for you. So I went to the airport yesterday. As you can see, I'm still in the United States. It's the following day. My hair is different. I have on different clothes. Guess why? I went to the airport a whole day early. Can you believe that? A whole day early. That lady was like, ma'am, your flight is tomorrow. I was like, there's no way. I know my flight is today. You guys obviously made a mistake. She was like, no, your flight is tomorrow. I was so embarrassed. I didn't even go back to my house. I just like went to my brother's house and just spent the night. But it is what it is. I guess I'm getting old. Like, I can't believe I went to the airport a whole day early. But I'm not disappointed because every disappointment is for good. I just wasn't supposed to be on that flight. So take two. And at least I got to get my hair done. Got some vacation braids. So I can't complain. I thank God. It is what it is. So I'm headed to the airport now, and let's pray all goes well this time. See you there. I made it to the airport. To the airport. Made it to the airport. Watch good airports. Watch Dallas.
Turned off, and do not open the overhead bins. You may use your electronic devices. Please be careful while opening the overhead bins when the aircraft reaches its final parking position. Thank you for flying with Turkish Airlines.
Hey, One Life Adventures. We just landed in Tel Aviv, Israel. Yay! Here we go. Hey guys, welcome to One Life Adventures. We are in Israel, and this video is going to be all about the old city of Jerusalem. There's a lot of footage that we got while visiting Jerusalem. We visited Old Jerusalem, which is within the walls of Jerusalem, and then we also visited the New Jerusalem, which is the more modern, outside of the walls scene. So we hope that you enjoy this video. This one's going to be all about Old Jerusalem. You'll see all different cultures, all different religions, so many great sights. So, you know, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the video. Show your support in any way that you can. Make a comment, you know, positive or negative comment. It's fine. Just make a comment. Hopefully it's positive. But you know, make a comment and show your support for the videos that we're doing. So the first one again is going to be, well, this one is going to be about Jerusalem, the old city of Jerusalem within the walls. So enjoy. Most of the video is not going to be curated. Some of it will, but I mostly want you to just enjoy the sights and sounds, the scenery, the different religions, different people, the way they dress, the way they talk. So just enjoy it and show your support by liking, subscribing, and sharing information about One Life Adventures. Take it easy. Good morning, One Life Adventures. Are headed out to Jerusalem this morning. Super tired. Didn't really get a lot of sleep last night, so I'm looking like a cowgirl this morning, but yeah, so we're headed to Jerusalem right now. Let's see what it has to offer. I planned on being in the moment, wearing like white and the whole. It didn't work out that way. I didn't sleep last night, so let's see what adventures awaits today. What adventures await us today. See you there. There is a synagogue in the lobby of the hotel, y'all. So I lied. We're starting off in New Jerusalem for a little bit at least. Look at this cool keyboard.
Hasn't always looked like this. This is a rundown area. 1967, Israel reunites the capital. All of a sudden this becomes a very, very cool area. Before they build in Israel, we always have to do what's called a salvage excavation. And they find out what was used to indicate where it was found.
Oh.
When they put it back together, they always erase it, which is why you've never seen it anywhere other than here. But some guy who must have either been drinking or smoking something said, whoa, This is really cool. Let's leave it. Now, this is also, this mall could be anywhere USA. Here's where the scale printing shop here. And really some.
So guys, we started in New Jerusalem, which is outside the infamous wall of Old Jerusalem. Much different scene, which you'll see. Like the walls round about Jerusalem. There's the wall.
King Solomon, no. These walls were built by Suleiman the Magnificent in the beginning of the 16th century, approximately 1532. Now,
We are at the old city of Jerusalem. Hey guys, unbelievable. You baked it? Oh, dress it.
Thank you.
Matzah.
Matzah, yes. This is what they eat during Passover.
Thank you.
This is what the guys say with the chopped liver.
Oh. I'm gonna try some matzah, guys.
Nice, it's just like
bad.
fun.
It's not bad. Like crackers. This is what they eat during Passover. This is called Jaffa Gate.
guys, take some water.
The streets are so clean. They wash the streets, and the streets are made of stone. It's a really good feeling inside the walls. So strange. It's a really good feeling though. Kind of nostalgic. That's the Tower of David right there.
Yeah, that's right. That's all.
Inside Old Jerusalem, walking down one of the streets.
So neat.
Who put this here?
The Romans then morphed into Byzantine Christians. That's the easy part to get. The other part is the fact that the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, 6 denominations. Right.
This is the Christian quarters.
Having a ceremony. They're about to start. We're going to go right into the church, and I'll explain. We're going to kind of do the explanation backwards. Okay? So come follow me inside.
The Armenian church is about to start a ceremony.
We're going up now to the steps of what's referred to as Golgotha. This is a little different than most of the churches that you've probably been to.
This is so gorgeous. Guys, the smell in here is so amazing. So it smells like a mixture of frankincense and myrrh, hyssop, jasmine, rose of Sharon, all different oils just kind of fill the air.
Golgotha, where Christ did the stone up there. I think the cross was on.
So this slab of stone that you see here was the stone that they laid the body of Jesus Christ on. And so people are just coming in and paying their respects, putting oils and saying a prayer. Guys, this is almost overwhelming. Like you really do feel like this is sacred ground. Wow, it's just beautiful in here. Like, I feel like I'm spinning around. I don't even know which way to go. Guys, we are about to enter. We're about to enter the tomb where Jesus was, and this entire temple was built around it. There are so many different religions in here worshiping, and it's like, I don't know how to describe the feeling coming in here. It's like a different feeling. So apparently before COVID, sorry I have to be understandably quiet, but before COVID, the line would have been long out the door, but we're lucky that we kind of have a shorter line now, so thank God. No, I know. So this is the encasement that they built around the tomb. So we're about to enter the tomb. This is the entrance. We're just waiting. 12 disciples. Yes. Thank you. On one hand, all the glorious pageantry was good to see, but I wonder how much more heartfelt it would be if it was kind of left in a simplistic state. I don't know. We know that Christ has risen, but it was a really great experience just going into the tomb of the possible site where he laid. Getting the opportunity was awesome. We're about to go into the tomb. We're about to go into the tomb now.
Please. I'm sorry. Please.
Thank you for sending your son, Jesus Christ, to die on the cross for us.
Okay, please. Thank you.
Guys, that was an amazing experience.
Yeah, I know.
Again, guys, that's the encasement around the tomb. Again, the feeling when you go inside, there are no words to describe it. I'll just say that. There are no words to describe it at all. So that's where you go in, and then you go through like a little tiny hole, and then you go in and you see the actual tomb, and you can kind of kneel and pray. They give you like about 2 minutes or so. So this is the stone that they laid the body of Jesus on to take to the burial. So you'll see people come to pay homage throughout the day. different little nooks and crannies.
So big.
Yeah. I'm so glad they allow filming because so there are 4 quarters: Armenian, Jewish, Christian, and Muslim. I think I got that right. So I guess we're gonna learn about each quarter.
Date back 2,000 years. It was built by a king, not David. Herod. Herod the Great. Herod the narcissistic megalomaniac. Herod, who was as busy killing his wives and sons as he was building. The Talmud says it would have been better to have been Herod's kid than his son.
Wow.
But the irony is, Yeah. You've no idea. Anywhere that you have a closed off area and can't expand appreciates the value. Yeah. Just remember, location, location.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Right this way. You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job, sir. How are you, buddy?
So people actually live here. Like,
Yep.
wow. Girl.
Just want to give you a heads up.
Not shekels. Not shekels. So the guide just said getting an apartment here is nothing less than $1 million to live here. So imagine that. Money. So we are now in the Jewish quarter. Again, yes, folks live here, and the guide again said an apartment is nothing less than $1 million. So, yeah. So we left the Armenian quarters and now we're in the Jewish quarters.
Okay, so this is all rebuilt. That's not the case of what's right below us. This is the condo. The main north-south street.
Guys, we are in the Jewish quarters of Jerusalem. Taking the sights and sounds. Yep.
We don't use that term here in Israel. That's called a Chanukiah. It's for the holiday of Hanukkah. The one used in the temple had 7 branches. The one that you see for Hanukkah has 9. 8 candles and a shamash, a servant candle that lights it. This is built by an organization that is preparing the utensils to be used at a time when the third temple is rebuilt. Yeah. You've no idea. Anywhere that you have a closed off area and can't expand appreciates the value. Yeah. Just remember, location, location.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Right this way. You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job, sir. How are you, buddy?
So people actually live here. Like,
Yep.
wow. Girl.
Just want to give you a heads up.
Not shekels. Not shekels. So the guide just said getting an apartment here is nothing less than $1 million to live here. So imagine that. Money. So we are now in the Jewish quarter. Again, yes, folks live here, and the guide again said an apartment is nothing less than $1 million. So, yeah. So we left the Armenian quarters and now we're in the Jewish quarters.
Okay, so this is all rebuilt. That's not the case of what's right below us. This is the condo. The main north-south street.
Guys, we are in the Jewish quarters of Jerusalem. Taking the sights and sounds. Yep.
We don't use that term here in Israel. That's called a Chanukiah. It's for the holiday of Hanukkah. The one used in the temple had 7 branches. The one that you see for Hanukkah has 9. 8 candles and a shamash, a servant candle that lights it. This is built by an organization that is preparing the utensils to be used at a time when the third temple is rebuilt. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, which is off to the left. We won't see that from here, which is, I mean, really old knotted olive trees. Whether they were here 2,000 years ago, I wouldn't stake my life on it.
This is the Mount of Olives.
Okay, so what you have in front of you right now is the oldest and largest Jewish cemetery in the entire world. We have graves here, exactly. We have graves here that are over 2,600 years old. But again, some of you with good eyesight will probably say, well, wait a minute. If it's that old, how can we see it that well? So those are replaced since 1967, which is why you can see them. Now you're saying, wait a second, how are you going to keep fitting people there for 2,600 years? Think of the way you stack things in a cabinet. Not I mean, there's nothing left. Now, I checked the other day. Plots are going for $80,000 US. Because people often ask me, Hanoch, are you planning to be, first of all, what's the big deal? Because there is a prophecy that the coming of the Messiah, the Mount of Olives will split. He'll come walking right down. People want a front row seat. They don't want to sit up in the, up in the balcony. Now, this isn't Madison Square Garden. They want courtside. $80,000. So I've told my daughters, when my time on this earth is finished, they can take my remains put it in a Nike box, and leave it on the E train in Manhattan. Guys, can you come a little closer?
We're about to enter the Muslim quarters.
I will fully explain, but let me give you a few highlights from this vantage point. The gold-colored structure, that's called the Dome of the Rock. The area right in front of my finger, gray-colored, is the El Aqsa Mosque. The Dome of the Rock is not a mosque, it's a shrine. I'll explain that a little bit when we get down there. When Muslims refer to El Aqsa, though, they refer to the entire compound. The entire compound, which you cannot see from here, is the length of 17 football fields. Don't worry, that's not necessarily American football fields, it's also what we call American. It's the same difference. Okay, that's the area of the Western Wall. Now between Wailing Wall, so you don't think I went out and told about this. It was the right that we referred to by our
So this is the Muslim quarters of Jerusalem.
Les amis, une seconde. So, those of you who have knapsacks will need to put it through an x-ray. Those of you who have any metal in your pocket, your phone, don't.
So guys, we have just entered the Muslim quarters of Jerusalem. Pretty interesting. It's the only quarters that we had to go through security to get to, which I find pretty interesting. Okay.
It's a celebration of the Ethiopian Jewish community here in Israel. With all the colored umbrellas and all the festivities and everything seen. Lots of stuff going on here. Okay. So let me explain the history of the temple. 4,000 years ago, Abraham gets a command from God for a service law. Jump 1,000 years, 3,000 years ago. David comes, unites the 12 tribes of Israel, and makes his
So these are the Ethiopian Muslims. Awesome. Ethiopian.
Yes, think of it now.
So this is going up to the western wall for prayer. The women are on the right side here, and then the men are supposed to be on the other side. Look at that little girl reading her Bible. That's the bridge to go over if you're non-Muslim. Only non-Muslims can use that. If you're non-Muslim, to go over to the other side. So traditionally you would write a prayer and stick it in the wall like they're doing up there. I'll try to get close, but we'll see how close we get. So I had to cover my shoulders. So we're heading up to the wall. I guess you're supposed to write a prayer and then stick it in the wall. But I'll just go up and just ask for peace. These are the men on this side, and the women are on the other side. And apparently after you stick your prayer in the wall and pray, you're supposed to walk backwards from the wall. But this is really interesting. Seeing it on TV and seeing it in person is just an amazing experience.
Rest of the day, and we will gladly do that.
What's the significance of walking backwards away from the wall?
It's a sense of appreciation of the holiness.
Okay.
Now, one thing I just realized now that I don't think I mentioned in trying to condense everything, the Western Wall is not a wall of the Second Temple. That was totally destroyed.
Who is next? Yo quiero esos time, by this time.
Chicken shawarma?
Yes. You like everything?
Jerusalem, Jerusalem.
You'll notice in America, no one's building synagogues with a dome. This is 19th century design. So that's that. Again,
חג שמח.
people selling, buying, all that kind of thing. Now, there's one thing here that's a little unusual. I want to point out. Normally, when I wear a baseball-style cap like that, it must be a Bronx thing. A little bit of like a decoration. No, that shows where the city walls were 2,600 years ago.
Street level,
defensive
2,600
tower
years
right here.
ago.
It's a little unusual.
So that's
And it's from the 19th century. And after the capture of this area, they actually started exploding after the war and destroying building by building. So when we are coming back in 1967, this whole place is ruins. That's what it is. And my dad made a promise that he would be the first to come back to fulfill his promise. For the young man among you that were soldiers with my mother, we live next to him. He said, I'm not coming home, even come and live with me here. Here means no electricity, no running water. And she didn't say no. And she just gave birth to my sister, so she's sitting there at 9 years old. And the house used to go round and round, and my dad waited for me, take me here, whereas now I'm talking about. I said, that's how. That's how I started. I can tell you it was the best time of my life. No school.
Hi guys, we are at Mount Zion. Behind me is Zion's Gate. Jerusalem. This is Zion Gate.
Come here. The bells are in your honor. Let's just move over a little bit so people can go back. Here is Dormition Abbey. Catholic tradition will tell you that's where Miriam, that was really her name, Mary went to sleep. Don't make the mistake that I did as a baby tour guide and ask the professor, you mean she was buried alive? Don't be thinking that.
We are headed to see the room of the Last Supper. This is the room of the Last Supper. So this is a popular club in Jerusalem. It's just named Pub, but
The new U.S.
above
Embassy
it
is by car and no traffic about 20 minutes
used
away.
to say Putin
All right, pull
Pub,
in there.
but obviously that was removed now. It just says Pub. Guys, while we're walking in New Jerusalem, one of the interesting observations that I've made is that there are a lot of female soldiers here, with their guns, you know, a lot. I've probably seen just as many female military people as male. So pilgrimage, the difference between pilgrimage to Mecca and what they do here.
Okay. In Islam, they have a thing that every Muslim has to go to Mecca at least once in their lifetime. At the time of the Second Temple, 2,000 years ago, Jews, now again, here in Israel, where's most of the Jewish population, the goal was to come here to Jerusalem to ascend to the temple. We don't have a concept of pilgrimage any longer without a temple. So we don't have that.
Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And thanks for tuning into One Life Adventures TV. See you next time. Don't forget to check out the other videos.